Good evening and welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. Just fix up my screen. Why is that doing that? Now I've got one big light there. Oh, that's really weird. Look, that's the light. Oh my God. 1 second, guys. Hey, Ellie, how are you? You feeling better?
Yeah.
No? At least you got a smile on your face.
You didn't say the coughing fit just now?
What's that?
You didn't say the coughing fit just now?
No, I was downstairs.
Oh.
I just quickly ran downstairs, grabbed a drink, and then came back up. I'm just trying to fix this screen. I don't know why this screen is doing this. I have no idea. Oh, no, don't even start. I couldn't even be bothered straightening it.
Good.
There we go. I fixed it. Look, there's no purple wings yet, and it's in the same spot as it is every week. The wings will come up sooner or later, I'm sure. No, it's just curly. It's fro. That's just my hair. It's normal fro.
It looks good.
No, it doesn't, Ellie. You're killing me, girl. I'm just putting my lid on my cup here. I've got hot water in it, and knowing my luck Snitzel, because she was just whinging at me. She was downstairs with me, screaming at me, feed me. So I just fed her, and now she's going to come up here. I can see it coming up here and just being a sookie and knocking everything over. Hopefully she'll stay downstairs. No, I doubt that. So everybody, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You will see me there. We're live across... Ooh, what's going on here? Hang on 1 second. I lost myself. We're live across 7 platforms tonight. So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I've got you on the iPad. So tell me where you're from. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. Love, like, and share the page. We've got a few people on here already. I'm just plugging it in. Actually, I think the battery's okay. How do I work that one out? No, let me just check. Oh no, it's 50%. I better plug it in, otherwise we'll lose you all. And then I'll be struggling, won't I? Yep, so we're back. All right, who are we going to say hello to tonight? Miss Jewel Polglaze, first off the rank. And it's show number 80 for a Tuesday. My God, I remember when I first started this. How bizarre. Tuesday, the 16th of May. Wow. That's gone so quick. That has gone. I think I've got Snitchel's hair in my face, my mouth. How did I get it there? And we've got Tanya Aikens, we've got Di Smith, Jill Poglaze again, Jack, Michelle, hello, Amanda Cruz, hello, Tanya Aikens, Tracy Gibson, hello, love your natural curly hair. No, it's just I can't be bothered straightening it. It was just one of those days yesterday. And so it was all fro this morning, so I had to pull it back because it's just, look at the back. It's just, I've got ringlets here. I guess, yeah. It's crazy curly. This is nothing. I grow it long so it doesn't go so curly. Otherwise, I'd be like, tiny little balls like this. Oh, my God. How funny. So I got Reagan King. Hello there. Hope you both are well. Miss Ellie and a little bit better. So you're feeling better there, Ellie?
Day by day.
You still sound like you got the flu, girl. Thank you, Regan. She doesn't look great tonight. Love your hair like that, Leslie. It's very old-fashioned today. Very, very old-fashioned. I don't usually wear it like this. But, like sometimes you just can't be bothered to straighten it. I usually straighten it to death, as you all know. You all know me, but with my straight hair. So let's see what's going on here. Who's here? Amanda Cruz, Tanya Aikens. Love your hair too. Oh, gosh, you people. I think I've got to send out some glasses to everyone. Oh, I just turned the heater off because it was too noisy and I'm freezing. So I've got this little heater underneath my feet. So who else have we got here? Tell me where you're from, guys. And Bob's underneath my feet snoring. Snitzel's downstairs eating. Hi, Sharon. Jordan, hello. Annette Clark Nicholson, hello. Bev Ridley, hello. So, what do we got here today? Show 80. Did everyone see last night's show where we had all the Terrys? I'm not kidding you. Get that hair out of my mouth. I'm not kidding you. I said, who's Terry? And you're not going to believe this. So the lady that helped me out last night is a commercial radio presenter for, like, she's been on radio for 30 years or something. She's amazing. And she helped me out with the panel because Ellie wasn't there. So Ellie was in the background at home like she is now. And then my friend Rage was there. Anyway, I was thinking, we were in the car as I was driving her home last night, and I said to her, far out, can you smell that? And she goes, what? And I said, can you smell the alcohol in the car? Like I had somebody like smell a beer. I said, I can smell beer like this. And she goes, well, that'll make more sense now. And I said, what? And then I said, like, the Terry thing. And she goes, yeah, because her friend of the family that passed, Terry, his name was, he used to be a beer drinker. And then I saw him then I described his face and everything. And she says, yep, that's him. And I believe that's who was trying to get through last night, was her friend she was sitting next to me, and it was her friend. So, yeah, Tanya Akins, you should go back and watch last night's show. It was pretty cool. You can always go back and watch my show, guys, on the events section, or even just on the page. Renee Adams, hello there, saying hello to everybody, including Bobsy and Snitzel. So many Terrys in it's such an old name. They didn't listen to you and go away after you finished work, laughing out loud. Wow, that is incredible. Yeah, so Rage was we were laughing in the car because we couldn't believe, because I said, can't you smell that? And I'm freaking out going, mate, I must have driven past a brewery or something, because it was so strong. And like I said, I get all the Claires and everything, and sure as ever, she starts laughing. I said, what are you laughing at? And then sure as ever, oh, Jacqueline Lee, happy birthday for today. And she said, yeah, it's got to be her old friend of the family. So it was quite funny. Yeah, it is an old name. And like, I don't usually get that kind of name either. It's not a common name. I don't feel like it's a common name. Oh, so Bev Ridley says, now I had a dog named Terry. Here we go. We're going to do with a lot of Terrys again, I think. No, it's beautiful. So any questions on spirit, guys? A lot of people got a lot of benefit from last night's show because I spoke about, how to deal with spirit when you're like me, but you don't know how to use it yet. And also when you're receiving messages from spirit, and how to like acknowledge them, because they don't just give you really, really, strong messages. Like, they're not just going to stop by and say, hey, I'm just going to knock on your door and can you put the kettle on so we can have a coffee? They don't do it like that. They just give you faint messages, and they'll have a feather in your bed or something like that, which is what I said last night, just as I said it was the lady from last night's show. So you should go back and watch it, Tanya. I think it was Tanya that said she missed last night's show. Hot there in Louisiana there, Di Smith. Wow. Well, thank you, Regan. Yeah, so Tanya Aikens, last night's show was quite a bizarre, like, fascinating show, I thought. And a bit like the one where we had all the twins. And I said one night, I was here on a Sunday night, and I said, I get the Michelle, the Paul, and the Melissa. And then I get twins. And then sure as ever, it was just like a non-stop of twins that night, of either a Michelle and a Paul, or a Melissa and a Michelle, Michelle and a Paul, or a Paul and a Melissa. It was so bizarre, and just kept going and going and going. There was like 10 sets of twins with those names. It was crazy. So yeah, that's how spirit works, and that's why I love it so much, because he fascinates me when he does stuff like that. Yeah, Regan King, she said she kept that to herself though. Yeah, laughing out loud. Yeah, I know. Oh, oh, lovey. Maxie Green says, hi, Leslie. I have a very sore leg from domestic violence years ago and it's playing up. It's been sore for a few weeks now, for 4 weeks now. So from a few years ago. Wow. Did you get a fracture or anything like that? That should be healed. Wow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Jill Polglaze, Liz, she says, Michelle Coburn probably, yeah, she messaged me today saying that she was very unwell. She's apologizing to me that she wasn't on the show last night. And I said, don't apologize to me. It's cutie. So we want to send her some love and prayers to Michelle Coburn because she's not feeling the best for the last 2 days. Jacqueline Lee, yes, please, love question. You have a love question. Oh, Jacqueline, I said once, just writing your name down. I was on Psychic TV and I said to Spirit, I said, whatever you do, don't give me any relationship or love questions. I just can't be bothered doing them. And then sure as ever, no offense to you there, Jacqueline, but no offense. And sure as ever, I had about 4 or 5 in a row of these phone calls it was just relationship. And I went, oh my God. I said, not give them to me. I didn't say give them to me. So what do we get? So this was a love question. I don't know why, but I feel like my tongue is stuck in my throat with you around love. It's like you can't talk. Tongue in throat. Now, are you getting headaches on the right-hand side, like right temple? Because I've just got a headache. And they're giving me pain in my left toes, like my toes as well. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. And did you have a break or did someone break their toe or their foot or the top part where the toes are? That's really painful. Take it away, Spirit. And I'm also getting number 7 around you or July and 14. 1 and 4 is 5. They're still giving me that strong pain and May. So this month is very significant to you. I don't feel like there's going to be anything that's going to be hot off the press for, you said love, but I don't feel like anything's coming about or will be about until October, or things will start to get better around October, I should say. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. Karen Wern says, my brother was going to be named Terry if he was a girl. Yeah, Tanya Aikens, you got to watch it because you're usually on here all the time. But that was a good one last night. Well, they're all good. Bev Ridley says, I get words also from spirit. That's cool. Ash Meadows, me, Leslie. Today I was thinking hard about love and work, then looked up 111. Then I swear a loud random whistle on my left ear side. No one was there. I was facing back of the wall. Yeah, wow. So that's cool. That's how spirit works. Welcome to my world. Yes, Tanya Aiken. She says, I seem to remember that night with all the set of twins. Andy Dan will remember it. Andy Dan, Trish, she will remember it 100%. Amanda Cruz, I get depressed when I stop listening to spirit and asking for guidance. Yeah, you shouldn't feel depressed. Did you delete that message? Because I can see it, but now it's gone. Oh, hang on a second. Ash Meadow, she said, Bev Ridley, that would freak me out. I need baby signs, or I am like, who said what, where, when, who's this? You're funny. I love it. Ash. I love it. I reckon me and you, Ash, can just like go into overdrive with all that kind of funny stuff. Are we going to be freaking funny. Hannah Williams, hey, Lesley, I was wondering if you have any messages from my dad or any spirits around me. Hannah. Now, if that wasn't, now I don't know why, but this pain in my left foot has escalated. So it might be for you there, my dear Hannah. It's gone from the toes up through to the ankles. From toes. And I get 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5. So I'm getting 14 again. I just said that for Jacqueline as well. So, and what's the number 2 as well for February? So February was very significant. Now, who's the person around you too, the Hannah, that has issues with the throat? Because I feel like I'm like everything's like pressure on the throat here. And I've got the anxiety around you as well. Pressure on the throat. Are you expecting something in the mail? And I'm talking not just letters, I'm talking about something significant in the mail. And now this foot is just killing me. Yeah, you could take it away, Spirit. I'm getting 4 around you as well in April. I think I still got a Snitchel's hair in my mouth. But yeah, I get 4 in April around you as well. Now, what's with the vehicle? So I see a vehicle. I first saw a light colored one, which looks to me be white, and then I saw that run by, and then I saw a dark colored one. So what's with the vehicle? So something's not right. When I see the vehicles, I see things not right with them. Okay, so the spirit, here comes Snitzel. I can see the light come on. Spirit shows me things, and I feel like this is a white or a light colored car, like a pale blue or a pale gray or something like that. Come on, you finished eating. She likes the food that I've been getting for her. All this beautiful food. Yes, look at you. She's so elegant, this cat. Yeah, I'm also getting Hannah too, pain like in my jaw. I feel like between the neck and the jaw, no, something's not right. It's like is someone to have surgery or grinding their teeth, like really grinding their teeth. Wow. Now that pain in my leg's gone, thank God. But I'll leave that there, thank you. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. I can see there's a couple of validations there.
So Jacqueline Leah said, yes, right side headache. My toes are crinkling now. My partner of 4 years left me after his visa came through. And then she said, I am number 7, born May 16th, which is today. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Yes, so May 16th. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So she's born in May, which we got that. But I get also the 2 for February and the 4 for April as well. So whatever that means as well. So thanks for that, Ellie. Okay, so when we for the newbies that come on here, Spirit draws me to your question. So whatever Spirit wants me to go to, I go to. Sometimes I can't remember who I've read for because I'm in full flight. I call it in flight. And then sometimes it's just crystal clear, you know. Yeah, good on you, Snitzel. Okay. Oh no. So Chloe, I was just reading her message. She said, "Go the 80s, unreal." You're gorgeous anytime, Miss Lesley. Well, my goodness, she said, what a few months I and my family are having. Flow here, flow there, teenage blues. And to top it off, a young man in our town lost his life last week. I only found out today. And Lesley, you also said that brace myself for the 16th of July. She said, I'm not Too much sure how much more I can take. Holy moly. Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, I don't just feel like it's just you because I've been getting a lot of 16s in the last 2 months. A lot of people with the 16 and a lot of people with either the 16, the 7 or July. I don't know, and this is around the world. So this is for all my readings that I do around the world. So it's just becoming really evident that something's not. It's either the 16th or the 7th or July. I do not know what it is at as yet, but it seems to be that number. I keep getting it flashed at me, and I got to say what I get. Otherwise, the messages will stop. But yeah, it's really quite daunting, isn't it? But don't feed into that. So Regan King, last night's show was awesome, and as soon as the show finished, like always, I started getting my headache again on the right side, and I did exactly as you said. Acknowledge them with me, ask what they need me to know, and then all of a sudden, like you said, the headache went. It honestly blew me away. Thank you for a little more insight and understanding as to things that I haven't been able to make sense of for so long. Thank you. You're welcome there, Regan. So I also said, Regan, that when you get the headache, and especially if it's on the right side, because that's your subconscious mind, right? So your conscious mind is your left, which is listening to me, the logic mind. Then you've got your subconscious mind, which does all the work in the background, and the conscious mind that talks to spirit and that talks to the universe. So when you've got your subconscious mind in gear, or you don't know that it's in gear, I should say, sometimes it's hard to acknowledge what's going on around you because all the spirits are trying to come through. It's like that door there, my door, having a whole football team of players come through, and then sure as ever they don't fit through the door, and then on top of that they're all strangers, so you can't actually, you know, push them through the door because they can't fit. So that's your head. You've got to think of it as your head. So before all my platform shows and some of my courses that I did over the years, if I was going anywhere near anything spiritual, my God, my head would be pounding. I couldn't even see. I don't even know how I used to drive. It was just crazy. So I think I used to drive with my eyes closed. But yeah, you've got to acknowledge them and send them off. Tell them to go away until you're ready to pull them back, so that you don't have to suffer with the pain. Okay? Because they're all trying to get through the door. Just remember that. And they're all strangers. They're not pets, You can't keep them hanging around forever. They can't do that anyway because their energy is it's too hard with their energy. So Bev Ridley says, I remember all the twins that night. 100%. It was a crazy night. I think it was show. Oh my gosh, what show was it? I think it was show 300 or something like that. It was a crazy night. Hi, Lizzie in Spirit. Would love any messages. Thank you so much. Love and light. From Renee Adams. What does Spirit get for you too now, Renee? All right. I do get 13 for you as well, April, and 4. Now, is there someone or yourself that has a lower back / into the left hip issue? Because for some reason I didn't feel the pain as much. I've got some tag that keeps annoying me here. I didn't feel the pain as much, but what I felt was what I saw was my lower back, my lower left hip, and like red flat inflammation around it. That's what I saw. So. And are you so what, I just saw pennies, lots of little coins and pennies. Are you looking like are you trying to save little coins or something like that? Little gold, like brass or gold coins? Pennies, I call them. Gold coins and pennies. And what's the number 13? I've said 13. So definitely 13. 100% for you as well. So I'm also getting 7. So 1 and 7. So 7 in July. So 7 or July as well. So lots of stuff coming up for you. I feel like there's a couple little obstacles. I can't even talk. Do you have someone around you that's got some issues with speech, or that used to have issues with speech? This person used to suffer with the anxiety as well. Now, I'm also got a young male here, okay? And I feel like this person is in the passing. He's got dark hair, dark eyes. Now, I just heard, and I feel dizzy. I just heard, oh, I didn't know whether I was going to sneeze or be dizzy then. Now, this person it's got a name. Is it Dario or Darren or something like that? Darren, Dario, something like that. Starts with a D. Dallo or something. And I'm also getting right pain for this person as well, or yourself there, Renee, right shoulder pain. Need to get to a physio. And I'll leave that there, but the message is from the other side. This person's just saying hello, just dropping by. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. All right. So Maxie Green, she says, no, I don't know what is wrong with my leg. I got pushed off some steps. Pushed that hard, I landed on the grass face down and couldn't get up for a while. I left a lot of I left a whole body shape mark in the grass on the ground. I swear I was gone. I had heaps of marks on my chest and right leg. It's numb and has been swollen for years and years. It aches every day and night. I did go to hospital straight away. Did you have an x-ray, lovey? Because you need to, I feel like you need to go have an x-ray or something like that. Because if it's been swollen for years and years and it aches, you might have a hairline fracture. And the only way you can fix a break is to stop walking on it, especially on your foot or your leg. Hmm. Bev really said it's my husband's past birthday today. Oh, happy birthday to your husband. Yeah, Nicole Haley, I think I read for you the other night about your work. I remember reading for someone, I said to zippity zip, keep it zippity zip, walk like an exclamation mark as well. Was there an interview or something like that? Or are you thinking of doing an interview? I don't know why, I just get interview. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes. They just showed me 555, so that means change in a numerology thing. So look up 555 for yourself and understand what that means, because there's change coming, okay? And I do feel like that's going to be better for you. Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like things are not right around the work. It's like 1 minute it's okay and it's up and down and okay, up. It's like a roller coaster. And I feel like that's from management. And I'll leave that there. Back over to you there, Ellie.
So Hannah Williams said, I did have a lot of fluid when I was pregnant, more so in my left leg around my ankle, which has since left having my baby. I just had my second baby in April, and my first child was born on the 4th.
Oh.
My partner's car is light grey, and we've had a lot of trouble with it recently. I'm hoping it's fixed now.
There we go. That's what I said. Who is that? Hannah. Yeah, there we go. There it is right there. So we've got okay, I feel like you're going to get a different car. So this is what we had, Hannah. Just trying to get my screen down. So that is the April, and then that's the vehicle there, the white. I feel like it's going to be changed. White and then dark. It's definitely getting a dark car. You need 2 cars, they're saying to me. You're going to get another car. If you already don't have a second card. No, I think you're going to get one. It's going to be like a surprise, but I don't want to like spoil it. If that makes sense. I think I just did spoil it. So Nicole, what are we up to? Nicole Haley. Yeah, we've done you. Oh, wow. Sarah Lockett, she says, hello, new one here from Stoke-on-Trent in England. Blessings to you. Blessings to you too. Ashman as Leslie, the whistle caught me off guard. I legit was too scared to ask if the worker next to me heard it in case they thought I was crazy. Oh dear, Ash. Yeah, it was probably the worker. Did you think of that? It was the worker, lovey. Good morning from Wisconsin. Hope you're all doing well. Sue Showers, thank you. Oh, and Bev Ridley, she's always grinding her teeth, she says. Regan, hello. Sarah Lockett, got that. Oh, where are we up to? Come on. Ash Meadows. Leslie and Spirit, my dad is going to become a business partner, just brought property. Do you see this as a good thing? Also, the Mario you described is my dad's cousin. He passed on the week before you mentioned. Ah, right. Thank you for that. Well, I do feel like that Mario is always around your dad as well. I feel like your dad and him like got on really well. But going back to dad with the property, I feel like the property was a good thing to do. Anything with property is a good thing to do these days. And my dad is going to become a business partner, just brought property. Okay. As long as he keeps an eye on everything, I feel like that things are going to go okay. Does he get itchy eyes or itchy eyebrows, or what's with the eyebrows? With you or your dad there, Ash? I do feel like the property is going to go okay. He's just got to keep an eye on everything, all right, with the partner. Now, normally I heard a saying a few months ago, a partner is only for dancing, and I just got reminded of that now. So please make sure he's very cautious with this. And I'm talking about understanding and the constant communication with the other partner, because if he doesn't have that communication, lovey, he's not going to how can I say it? He's not going to have the trust. Let's put it that way. Regan King, she says, yeah, and overloaded with your own thoughts. It honestly made so much sense. I can't go to public places. I get migraines. I end up having panic attacks. I thought it was because of everyone at a concert or fair or shows energy, but now it honestly makes so much sense. Yeah, but what you can do is, so that you don't miss out on everything, Regan, what you can do is pull it all back, pull back the reins with spirit. Because if you're a medium, like, and you're picking up on other people's energy, which is what I have to do all the time, because I can't not live. You can't not live your life just because you're a medium. So you have to actually pull back the reins and say, stop there. You need to put boundaries around spirit and say, stop there. I don't want no messages now. I don't want to pick up on other people's energy. I want you to pull back the reins until I'm ready, not you, spirit, till I'm ready to open up the channels again. Okay. So then the floodgates will open. Another little trick that you can try too is when you go to sleep at night, I've said this and I do this on my workshops. You can have like picture like you got your eyes closed when you're going to sleep. This is just before you go to sleep, and you put like a big circle and like a little hole, like a black hole. Your eyes are closed, and you picture like a well, like a well where people look down the well and they can't see anything because there's the water at the end of the well, but you don't know how deep it goes down, right? So this is like a portal to the other side. So what I do at night is, if I want to say hello to spirit or see spirit, like really, really see spirit, what I do is, I close my eyes before I go to sleep, of course, and then because you're totally relaxed then, right? You're pretty much all fully relaxed just to fall asleep. So I ask them to show themselves to me. And then what they do is, if you think of it as a well, they look over the well and they're looking over at me. So I'm looking up here with my head up, but my eyes are closed and it's dark, and I can see like it's like this. It's not like a complete sharp circle, but what it is a faint, discolored, like off grey color, because it's black in my room because it's dark, but it's an off faint color of a shade of darkness, but you can see them poking their heads over the top of the well. I call it a well, or the portal. And then when they get confident with me, what they'll do is they'll run across the well. They'll run from side to side. So try that as well. And then turn it off and just say, okay, I'm going to sleep now. See you later. See you next time when I call you back. So you just do things like that as another little exercise for you. Regan King literally worked a mind, body, and soul expo and ended up on the floor with a migraine. Yeah, because you have no control over it, lovey. Never been to a concert, only go to theme parks where they're quiet because I couldn't handle the energy. But it makes sense now what you are saying. Yeah, 100%. But you're like, you don't have no control over your spirit. So you've got to get control over the spirit so that you can have a normal life. Otherwise, you're going to be having this bashing headache like I used to for years. Nicole Haley says, my brother would have been 55 today. He's been passed. There you go. Well, that would be the 555. I'm going to relate it to the 555 because it's May and it's 55. Get it? Because it's May this month, and that's what I wrote down, 555. So there you go, lovey. How cool is that, how spirit works? Because I just saw the 555 when I was doing your reading, and sure as ever, your brother's 55, and it's May, and it's 5. Oh, that's really sweet there. Don't make any moves there, Tanya. Just hold the fort. And there's plenty of time. Be patient. I know you've been patient, but the guy, you'll probably scare him off. You don't want that. Be patient. She says, when will the time be right to make the first move with this man I really, really like, please, Lesley? Do I just wait for him to make a move? Yes. I haven't kissed a man in nearly a decade. Thank you for any advice, Lesley. Yeah, well, you don't want to scare him off because I feel like he's very timid, this one. Okay, so you just take it easy. There's no rush forever. So, right. Maybe to you there, Ellie.
So where am I? Wrong thing. That one. Nicole Haley said, yes, you did an amazing reading for me in regards to my mum last week. Work, maybe you did say zippity do zip, but was caught up in what you said about my mum.
Who was that, lovey?
Nicole Haley.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Then Maxie Green said, I think the hospital did an x-ray, but I think it was a fracture as it was bad. I feel something is wrong with my leg. I will go see my doctor for a new x-ray.
Yeah, Maxie Green, please, because your leg shouldn't be swelling up. I'll tell you a little thing, right? When you have swelling, especially in knees, there's something not right. 100%. I've had 2 knee reconstructions, I know. And lecturing this stuff too, you need to go to see a doctor so that you can get a referral to have an MRI. The MRIs are the best. There's no point having an ultrasound on it. You need to have an MRI because it'll show everything. Okay. Over to you there, Ellie.
And Ash Meadows said, "Thank you, Leslie. I think Mario and my dad had a schnitzel."
Oh, yeah. Did you see
um,
that? Shame. I told you she'd come back.
um, yeah, I think Mario and my dad had a good bond, being a big Italian family. His cousins were like brothers growing up. My dad is bipolar, schizophrenic. He has dry eyes and they get itchy,
Oh,
and gained inheritance. He brought property as a hobby and hasn't worked in years. Then randomly jumped in a business partnership with money in with another Italian man in cafe drive-through idea. The man has one successful business and they are going to do another, which I don't know if was in, if it was impulsive or not.
hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like your dad's bored too, Ash. He's got to keep himself busy, God love him. It's good. It'll keep him alive. I'm not saying he's going to die, but I'm just saying, like, when people do stuff, they just so like active. He's so active. He's good. And Snitzel just come in here. She's up on the windowsill. Yeah, Amanda Cruz, she said, I tried to have an MRI, but was too claustrophobic and could not go ahead. It was to see why my shoulder and arm has hurt for a year. Do you have any ideas? Well, sometimes, so shoulders require a strength. If you don't have any strength in your shoulders, consider, especially after the age of around 35 to 45 of the average, the shoulder can and could start to freeze up, and then it's called a frozen shoulder. It's where the bursa inside the just like, so you've got your humerus bone, you've got your scapula at the back, and then you've got your collarbone. So you've got a scapula at the back, you've got your collarbone, you've got your humerus bone. So there's a little bursa that sits in between all that, and it prevents the bones from all hitting together. So if you have no strength in your shoulders, the bursa will start to swell up and swell up and swell up because it has to protect the bones from hitting together. So that's what it does. So it'll cause inflammation. It's called bursitis. Chloe, you're such a worrywart. She says, she's good as me. I'm such a worrywart. I've crossed all my T's and crossed everything, every I. She says, in my diary and my calendar is full of highlighter markers, making sure things are done. Hopefully my son's path will work out for 24. It's a little worrying. But we said this the other night. I don't know if you must have not heard the reading that I did for you the other night about your son. I feel like it's going to be good. Hmm. Tam Shay. Okay. She says, hi, Leslie, Ellie. Do you have anything for me with work? Please, really would love insight. I don't know, but I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to do an Ellie. I do get anxiety with you as well around work. Now, I just heard 3 days. Are you doing 3 days or want 3 days or looking for 3 days? What is the 3 days or 3 days time? Could be 3 days time. I'm also getting between now and 2 to 4 weeks as well. There's going to be changes around the work. Okay, so, and I'm also getting 14, 5, and May. So definitely in 2 to 4 weeks. May/ into June. Yeah, 100%. So I'm also getting 18 around you. 1 and 8 is 9 in the month September. So what does that mean to you with regards to birthdays, anniversaries, and memorials? So do you always get like on your face? Do you get itchy face at night when you're lying in bed? Like face or back of the neck and all that? So I feel that spirit around you. And do you have they're just showing me just showing me like the what's it called? Curtains in your room, in your bedroom. Are they like a turquoise blue or turquoise blue color? They look like either a dark gray or with a little bit shiny material. Or who was that? Was this a grandmother or a mother figure? Because they're quite thick curtains. I don't know why she's showing me curtains. So they're quite thick curtains, and then when you pull them, it's got like those rod things. You like those rod things that you pull them along the rod, and then they click all together. Click together rods. So yeah, and what's so we got 16 for you as well. 167 in the month of July. Definitely July for everybody. It's coming up. Can you believe how quick this year's gone? What is it like? It's already halfway through May, fifth month. It's before you know it, it's going to be Christmas again. It's just going so quick. So yeah, I'll leave that there. Over to you there, Ellie. I just saw that really big validation.
Which one?
The Ash Meadows one.
Done that one.
Oh, have you done it? Yeah, I just saw it here up on the screen. It's huge. Okay, which is there any more?
Tanya Atkins said, "Thank you for the advice, Lesley."
You're welcome. Yeah, Regan, she says, wow, it's funny. I didn't realize it was spirit. I feel messages but never see or hear. See, some people have different clairs. She said, I didn't realize. I will definitely start practicing some grounding and boundaries with spirit. Thank you. And headaches have crippled me my whole life. They're the worst. I missed your last workshop, but we'll definitely be joining you next on. Yeah, I'm going to. I've already had some emails asking me for the next workshop. So I'll probably end up posting some stuff up on the. I had a very busy weekend. I've been busy every weekend. It's like the weekends just go like, like that, seriously. So, hi, what's you doing? You right? Gil? Come on, come and say hello to everyone. Here she is. Here is the schnitzel. Here she is. Here's our Gil. What's you doing? Don't sit on my notepad, please. So, yeah. But I'll post up some events coming up. I want to just do some nothing but the truth as well, because I've got heaps of information. I want to show you guys some information. Oh, Julie Gibson says, I'll be booking a reading session with you, Lesley, next month. Oh, why do I feel so tired around you, Julie Gibson? My gosh, I just feel like I just had to do a big yawn. Like it's just like, oh, like really, really buggered. Not to worry there, lovey. Always available for people. Okay, we'll hold back. Not sure if I have the confidence to make the first move anyway. Yeah, don't. That's funny, but don't. Just chill. Yeah, don't try and make something it's not yet, You need to pull back the reins. Kristen Stewart, thank you. She's a nice cat. Snitzel's very spiritual. She's Bob's asleep underneath my feet. He's in a new coat. He's got a new coat. Yeah, Tracy Gibson said bursitis in the shoulder hurts a lot. It does because you can't move your arm. So your arm is like it's like this. Can't That's as much as it can move when it's a full shoulder. You can't do your hair. You got to like this. I had a client like it. Both two shoulders she had, both shoulders. She was skinny as a rake. Never forget that little lady. Good night there, Ash. Yeah, of course they are, Andy Dan. Yeah, dual poglays, frozen shoulder, very painful frozen shoulder. Had both, one after the other 23 years ago, 100%. Because there's no strength there, lovey. Absolutely no strength because the body will seize up. It's got to protect your other areas. So that's what it'll do. Melody MC, my first time here, I've been trying to manifest a medium of light. A notification popped up, and here I am. I think I've found you. Well, here you are there, lovey. You won't be going anywhere now. Tanya Aikens, Bangladesh, thank you for the advice, Leslie. Appreciate it. You're welcome. Nearly winter, that's right. Yes, Tanya. Lorna Hearn, no Christmas yet, just got rid of the snow, enjoying the green grass. Yeah, fair enough. Isn't it amazing like how nature is? You can have all that all that snow, and then underneath it, as soon as that snow is melted, it's all beautiful green grass. You'd think it'd just die. Now that's my dog snoring. Can you believe that? Did you hear that, Ellie? That's Bob snoring. Can you hear him?
No, can you hear my cat snoring?
No.
Oh, she's pretty loud about it.
Yeah. I can hear it now.
So is Bob an elf anymore, or what is he now?
I'll show you. I'll wake him up. He's really cute. I couldn't get another app. This was the only one that fit. Here he is. Can you see him? Can you see him?
Yeah.
He's so cute. There you go, little cutie. Look, I've just woken him up and his eyes are all popping out of his head. He's really cute. Okay, Melissa Moya. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for inviting me. My daughter Alyssa told me to message you. My question is, will Raf and I have a new chapter together? Oh, I do feel like there's going to be a few little obstacles, but I do feel like it'll settle down there, Melissa. Okay. Melissa. A 100%. I feel like that things are going to be up and down, but you need to stand your ground too, okay? So I feel like this person could override you if you let them. You need to stand your ground. He won't respect you if you don't. That's what I'm hearing. I see this so clear from the first minute watching. What does that mean, Melody? Oh, there you go. Ellie, over to you. I'll have a drink.
Tanche said, yes, I do get itchy face and neck. The curtains used to be turquoise, but they are white sheer now. Work is crazy. Had a one-on-one today, and my colleagues have turned on me for no reason, especially when she's working against me, and I don't want to be there. I want to leave. They are so toxic, using my words against me. July, I am hoping to fall pregnant July this year.
Yeah, beautiful. All you have to do is worry about your pregnancy, lovey. Okay, just head down, just walk in here like an exclamation mark, and white light them all. I don't feel like that you're white lighting people. You probably don't know how to do it there, Tam. So what you do is you lock on and you put like this white aura around all of them and send them love and light. Don't send them anything else. Don't fight with them. Just smile and that's it, So don't get too involved. Just worry about you getting pregnant. That's it. Amanda Cruz said, thank you for the info on bursitis. I have that in both shoulders. And I am 42, which is what I said. It's around the 35 to 45 age group. That's very, very common. She says, I do need more strength in my shoulders because I am a gardener and use them daily, but in pain. Well, that's why, lovey, because the shoulders need strength. It's the same as knees. The keys to knees is hamstring strength. If you've got any issues with your knees and they're clicking, anything that clicks is weak. Okay? Yeah, so Melody MC, let me give you a little tip on spirit. If I was to say to my spirit, I can't get anything, I've got a blockage, I don't get anything right now, blah, blah, blah. What do you think my spirit's going to do? He's going to throw up his hands in the air. He's going to go, oh, why do I bother? She missed everything that I just gave her. Because they don't just give you full blown conversations. They don't just give you, oh, knock on a door. I'm just going to stand there transparent in front of you at the door because I want to have a coffee with you and book in a time. They can't do that, lovey. They have a lot of energy that they need to build up before they can show you things. So they'll give you little faint signs. So the little faint signs might be, like I said last night, like a feather in the bed, which is when as soon as I said that last night, somebody literally just wrote it as I said it, and little things like the light flashing when you're upset. Last night, I was annoyed before my show. 10 minutes before my show, I got harassed before my show last night. You wouldn't even know it because I could pull off my shows really easily. But my show last night was very, very annoying before my show, literally 10 minutes. And I had my friend there to prove it. And then all of a sudden, I swear on my daughter's life, the lights just went like this as soon as, and I knew it was my energy. It was like my spirit was trying to protect me, letting me know that spirit was there. It was so weird. And then my friend Rage, she said, Leslie, did you notice the lights? I said, yeah, that's my spirit, like this, because he knew that I was very annoyed, very upset before the show. So and yeah, so that's what my spirit will do. And it's quite bizarre how my energy works with spirit. It's quite bizarre. So when you say there, Melody, that you can't get anything, that you're very clouded, it's not clouded at all. It's what you're saying. It's that you're telling your spirit that you can't get anything. So they go, oh, I'll give up. I'm not giving her nothing anymore. I'm just going to let it be. She keeps saying that. She's missing all those little tiny faint little messages. All that. You've got to acknowledge everything. If I sat here and I did not acknowledge everything that I got, and I'm talking everything. I'm talking about the voices, the numbers, the feelings, the smells. Like last night in my show, I had a Terry come through, and turns out, and I believe this was my friend Rage's friend of the family, because his name was Terry. And on the way home, I said, "Can you smell that beer smell? Like, it smelled beer. It's so bad. It's so strong." And it was like it was underneath my nose. And I'm going like this, driving her home. She says, no. And I said, well, and she goes, oh, funny you say that. And she says, that Terry guy used to be an alcoholic. I went, oh, well, that's him, definitely him. And I said, he's in the back seat then. I said, you can take him with you when I drop you home, okay? So don't say that you can't not receive messages. It's the worst thing you can do if you want to be a medium or a psychic or anything. So psychic is past, present, and future. I believe that that's your spirit that talks behind you, and that's the one that gives you past, present, and future. If you're a medium, not everybody can be a medium. So you can be a psychic, but you can't always be a medium. If you're a medium, you will always be a psychic. So the mediumship is talking to the past loved ones. So for me, I get the remote viewing. I get it in visual. So it's just like looking out of your eyes, and you looking at the wall or whatever's on your desk or whatever it is. That's how I see it. So oh, of course. Sarah Lockett, 100%. Your family are always around. She says, I was seriously ill back in 2020 where I nearly passed. I never use that word died. I don't like using that word died, I should say. Were my mum and dad with me, please? Yes, 100%, love you. They're always with you. Doesn't even if you're ill, doesn't mean that they're not there. It just means that they're with you all the time, not just that time. Okay. Lorna Heard, say hello to hubby. She says, hubby says hi and have a great day. Thank you. Well, it's evening now. I'm going to go to bed soon. Thank you. Tracy Gibson said she can hear you snoring, Bob. Not that he cares. He's asleep. He's really cute. He's got a new jacket on. I come home this afternoon, and he had his jacket, and he had his had the neck part through the body, same as Snitzel. I put something on her, and I said, "Oh, I can't do that to Snitzel. She doesn't really like it, even though I'm trying to keep her warm." Yeah, and Bobby doesn't mind wearing the jacket, but then I don't know how I come home and then he had it down past his arms. I don't know how that worked. How does a 6-year-old know to tell your mum to get a partner? It's so funny. Amanda Cruz, she says, my 6-year-old son wants me to have a partner again. He told me today. Do you see a partner soon for me? Yeah, not quite now. I feel like you still need to, you know, enjoy your 6-year-old. Yeah, there you go. Melissa Moyle, she says, validated. I'm a medium and have been guided from the moment we broke up that we were meant to heal and that we would be together again. Fair enough. Oh, no. So Rani Jarut, I don't know if I've said that right. Geroult. I've just lost 15 years of my artist's life on a hard disk stolen. I'm feeling devastated. What's the message behind this horrible time I'm going through? What do you hear? I need hope, please. Thank you. I don't know why, but the first thing I thought of or heard was backup plan. Okay, so there was no backup plan. You need to have backup plans. You're taking a risk leaving whatever is going on around you, taking a risk leaving it as it is, if that makes sense. Okay, so Rani, you need to have a backup plan, and I want you to sit down. I want you to sit down and write down the priority ones, the not so priority ones, and then the ones that can wait. Okay. So you need a backup plan. There's like, yeah. I learned that lesson many, many years ago when I was in government. I was doing this huge presentation for a manager, and I got up to about 60 slides, and sure as ever, the computer had a moment and deleted everything, and I could not get any back. The IT team, and it was so many hours in it. I'll never forget that. And so then what I ended up doing was, if I ever do anything as big as that scale anymore, I email it to myself, and I email different sections to myself so that it doesn't matter what happens, I'll always have that section. Yeah, 100%. Melissa Moyle says, do you think my psychic abilities will get stronger? So you shouldn't ask that question. You should say, I would love my psychic abilities to get stronger, and spirit will fly at that. Okay, I have been growing as a medium as well. Any advice? Yes. You've got to remember that words are spells, guys. Okay, so spelling spells. Okay, so lots of things with words. So you've got to remember how you say things, because whatever you say, think, or feel, it will push that through into the universe. Okay, into the universe and spirit. So spirit is fine, but the universe isn't when it comes to words, because you're saying here, do you think? So that tells me that you still don't have quite enough confidence to get past that part. Okay, of being a proper psychic medium. I don't mind us. So you need to say things and ask spirit to help you. Pull them in. Just say, I'm ready to receive right now. You've got 10 minutes. Give me everything you got. I've got a pen. Let me write it down, or whatever. Whatever you get, write it down. Okay, so do things like that. Test them out. Give them. You. If you don't use it, you lose it. That's what we used to say in PT. So if you don't do the exercises for your shoulders, for example, you will get frozen shoulders because you're weak in your shoulders, guys. So you need to go to physio, or you need to go to, someone that's going to, or what do you call them? Occupational therapist if you can't move your arms. We used to always have to refer on if we couldn't get them to move when we're doing our PT. Now that's Bob snoring. It's so loud. He's just so sleepy. He's cute. I meditated yesterday and definitely felt like I received a message from my friend Amin. Afterwards, I was in the bathroom preparing for work and the shower door opened on its own. Wondering if this was him opening it. It can be any kind of spirit, Lovey. You can relate it to that. But yes, I do believe that you only have to ask. So meditation is good to start with when you do your psychic stuff, when you want to start your psychic journey. I don't need to meditate. I can just turn it on and off like that. It doesn't faze me. Thank you, Melissa. She said I'm amazing. She'll book a reading with me next week. But with spirit, you need to just trust everything that you get. You can't not trust what you get, guys. You have to actually trust what you get. Yeah. What do you mean? And the team leader is believing them, Tam. What does that mean? Oh, because of the bullying. That's right. I remember that now. You need to white light them. White light yourself, okay? Because you're wide open for all this toxicity. And if you can't white light yourself, another little trick there, Tam, you can go in the shower, and in the shower water, let it just flow all over you and get rid of that negative energy. Think of it as white light and let it go down the toilet, down the drain. Donna Warriner, hello. She says, Grand Rising, everyone. Gina Gilardi, hello, Spirit. Any messages? Yes, I get the number 12 around you and 14, Gina. 12, 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March or December. What did I say? 12 and I can't remember what I said now. The things are going to get a little bit roller coaster next couple of weeks there, Gina, if it's not already started. But yeah, just keep going because I see the rocket going up. I see everything going up. So it's going to be good after 2 to 3 weeks' time. Kev DePatton, I used to get little signs from my husband who passed, but since I moved, I have got nothing. Plus, my depression has resurfaced and I'm very anxious. That's not good. Magnesium is really good for depression. Okay, so lots of people are deficient in magnesium. So go to a functional medicine doctor, get sorted out in your area, get a really good one. Usually the good ones are the ones that are fully booked. Okay, and you've got to wait a while. So go and get your minerals sorted out. And when you say, I used to get little signs from my husband who passed, they will be still giving you signs. You're just looking for big signs. Okay, ask them. And then when you say, since I moved, I have got nothing. So if you keep saying you've got nothing, they're not going to show you because they go, I give up. They say, I can't show her anything else. I've been trying. She's not seeing all the signs or the little faint messages or the little signs. I give up. Okay. So you're welcome there, Sissy Galloway. Thank you for your great advice. You're welcome. Maybe I've just been overthinking. Aha, says Melody. Yeah, sometimes us females always overthink things. So when you pull back the reins and you go, well, no, hang on a second, because when you have a think, you're actually having an opinion. Does that make sense? So when you pull back the reins and you go, you know what, I'm not going to think about this one because I can't make up my mind. I'm going to sit on the fence, and then things will start to shift. Oh dear. That's no good, Rani. I feel sorry for you. She says, I lost uncopied material. It's lost. I need hope. How did they steal it? I don't know why. I didn't see that. Yeah. Melody, things will start to settle down, lovey, okay? She says, I'm currently in a situation, homeless and all. With my love life, I feel spirit telling me to go, but it seems to be getting better slowly. I'm very confused lately, honestly. Yeah, you need to have a clear path, lovey. If people don't have a clear path, you will always be confused. Okay, so set yourself up, guys. Look at where you want to be. Just say, I've got this as a priority. Like I said before, this is a priority. This is not a priority, but this is where I want to be. Okay, set yourself up. Start thinking about, don't just think about the tunnel vision and you're looking down and you're looking at your feet all the time, like you've got to look up and go, you know what? I'm going to make this the best life I've ever had. And this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to change my mindset first. Melody, you need to go and watch the Secret full movie on YouTube. It's free. It's the laws of attraction. It's going to change your life. So things that you're people that are not happy with things and that you're in a bad situation like this is because you didn't plan. There's no planning. There's no like motivation for that planning, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to be rude or offensive. I'm just saying that when you have a plan, you have things set up and you don't have this pain at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, Melissa Moyot, she says, I do lack confidence. You're very right. Thank you so much. I need to work on this. Yeah. So when you have spirit around you, you'll know straight away. Cornwall, England, Margaret Jackson. That's cool. Idris. She says, Hi, I'm Idris. Leslie, how are you doing? Thanks for the good job you are doing out there. I'm wondering if Angel got some things for me because everything is going dull for me. So when you say everything is going dull for me, words are spells there, Idris. It's going to continue. So please, lovey, stop saying stuff like that, okay? I'm being hard on people because I need to make sure that people understand that words are spells. Whatever you say is a spell. It's called spelling. There's a reason behind it. Okay, so things that are going on with you right now is going to change 100%. Please go watch the Secret full movie as well on YouTube. It's free. 2 to 4 weeks I get for you, Sabu. Sorry, Idris. 2 to 4 weeks, things are going to change. Okay, so keep your head up, lovey. I know you're in the quicksand right now, but it's going to change. And I'm also getting 14 around you as well. 1 and 4 is 5 in May. Yep. So end of the month, 100%. Things are going to change. So keep your chin up. Keep smiling, okay? Because you haven't smiled for a while. Ah, there you go. Good idea. Very, very good. Alyssa Myatt says, I've been white lighting myself every day before I work, and it feels so much better by the end of my workday. That's perfect. That's brilliant, actually. 12 and 14. So Melissa Myatt, I discovered my abilities and I opened up after my parents passed. Yeah. Do you have any messages from them? This is the coolest experience. Thank you for your guidance. You're welcome there. Well, Lovey, they're always with you. They don't go anywhere, okay? So you can ask them to help you as well. I don't know why, but I'm getting left ankle pain again. This is the same as the beginning of the show. I don't know why as well, but I just heard twin around you because I just said she's a Melissa and remember the twin show. I went, okay, so I've got to say the twins. I don't know why. What is twins to you? I'm getting 11/11 in November as well and 2 in February. So lots of things coming up for you in November. So this pain in the left leg is going from my ankle all the way up to my shin bone. What is the time? Yeah, all the way. Oh, just my foot just cracked as well. So definitely the left leg. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Things are going to change, so keep your chin up, all right? It's not the end of the world. Tanya Aiken, she said the time is 11:11. That's cool. I was just looking at it now, and it said 11:18 for me. Oh, Lisa Moyot says, so happy I finally got my mum on here to see you, Lesley. I have been talking about you around our house for over a year. Hello, Mum. Thank you, Lesley. She says, that's so cool. Thank you. It always, freaks me out when people talk like that because I'm very humble and I go and I just, do the show, go to bed, wake up next day. I don't think I'm anything special. So, but thank you for making me feel special and your mum for being on here as well. Karen Riley says, your hair looks great tonight, Lesley. Love what you have done with it. No, I haven't done anything with it. Look, I just pinned it back and this is my curly hair. This is my natural curly hair. You're welcome, Melissa. She says, Melissa Moit says, thank you for my messages, Lesley. You're welcome. Karen Riley's telling her. That's Lesley's beautiful natural curly hair. She usually straightens it. Yes, thank you, Tracy Gibson. Amanda Cruz, I need to move house for more space for seedlings to help my new business grow. Good. Do you see a time frame? I do feel like July is going to be a good time for you there, Amanda. So do whatever you got to do. Prepare it now and then do whatever you've got to do just after July, okay? Yeah. Okay. So, Kev DePatchen, thank you. Taking magnesium makes me nauseous. Have tried many types of brands. Maybe taking too much. Check with a functional medicine doctor. They will get you on point. Just feel very alone. I used to get so many signs. Yeah, that's right. Well, sometimes you're still getting the signs, lovey, but you're missing them because you're not in tune. You're not picking them up. Okay, they don't give you very strong signs, guys. They give you faint signs. Like every sign that I get is probably, it's not like they're bashing on the back of my head and saying, hey, say this. They're saying they give me faint messages. It's not always a strong message. It takes a lot to bring through spirit. Okay, especially doing the remote viewing. If they want to stand here and show me themselves and I can describe what exactly to a T what they look like, that takes a lot of energy for them to come through. And this weekend, I'm going to post up on Sunday. Probably, I think I'm going to do it on Sunday because I'm very busy on Saturday with readings and stuff as well. Gosh, I've got so much on. So I'm going to post up, try and get to all my validations on this Sunday. Do we do that Tam Shay one there, Ellie?
The big one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, Melody, she says, yes, I've read the book, which is what I was talking about, The Secret. She says, in my relationship, I'm not allowed to work, etc. He controls every aspect. Now, how many more red flags are you going to see there, Melody? How many more red flags do you need, love? Wow. No. Lisa Moyot says, oh my goodness, I forgot to message you the picture. I was at the bookstore the other day and came across The Secret book and instantly took a picture for you. That's all right. Yes, Julian Poole. Any recommendations for positive affirmation videos? So if you want to watch something different other than The Secret, you can watch what's it called? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's amazing. I really recommend that one. Affirmation videos. And that's like a whole I think you can get the audio book and the movie as well, the documentary. But you can do your own affirmations. So you go on to TikTok, Julie Poole, and just hashtag and go affirmations or manifestation and see what you comes up with. Oh, jeez. I don't know why Dixie Keen, but I do feel like your brother's okay. He just can't get to contact you. She said, "Hi, Leslie, can you please tell me if my brother is all right? We can't contact him. A huge fire where he lived today." I don't know. I just feel like he's okay. Well, I want him to be okay, so I'm telling Spirit to make him okay. Yeah, Melissa Meyer says I've been seeing 1111 all the time. I'm having leg pains. I'm not sure. I'm going to just call it quits in a minute because I need to go to sleep because I'm very tired. Yeah, I know, Melody. That's the problem. She says, I have children with him. I don't feel I can just leave. I know, Lovey. It's very difficult. Lots of red flags, though, there. Yeah, he's just as insecure as ever, very narcissistic. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits there. I'm gonna read out a prayer from Miss Harvey. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, let me go. Where is she? There she is. Okay, we did the Mother's Day one, and there was another one here from the other night from Miss Harvey. Is there any more validations there, Ellie?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. In their time of need, this is for who was the lady? Oh my God! Thank you so much. We have contacted. Okay, please. Huge fire in Wellington. Backpackers. Oh, okay. 6 dead. 93 people live there. Wow, Dixie. Yeah. That's really sad. She said, oh my God, thank you so much. We have contacted police, huge fire in Wellington, backpackers, 6 dead, 93 people live there. Wow. I don't know. I just feel like he can't get to contact people. My eyes start to get sore, so I can't see. That's why I need to rest. Okay, so this was going to be for Melody. Melody MC. I'm going to put my energy to you. And I'm going to send you lots of she says, thank you. Sleep well. I'm very grateful to have met you through the screen. And I'm going to give this one to where did it go? To Dixie for her brother. Okay. Be positive. Okay. Actually, I won't give that one for Dixie. I want to change it now. Let me just get one more. So it's called Our Life Story. I'm sure we all feel this at some time. You tell your story, I will tell mine. One of these days, I'm going to write a book of my life. And of course, that includes all, be it joy or fight or flight. So push your story forward on any given day. For tomorrow is not promised, I can honestly say. We all have our memories in this thing we call life. It is up to you whether you share or decide to keep it tight. Maybe you do it for your family, also your friends too. You are unique, you are special. Your story is you. Nobody has the exact experience, but be it me or you. Some similarities may be, yes, absolutely true. It really doesn't matter. Your story always belongs to you. I hope this prayer inspires you on your way through. Just look back on your memories. Just take a little look. Before you know it, will will there are your there are your chapters and even your book. So do it with words and a recording or even a rhyme, because before you know it, you will run out of time. I hope I have planted just a little tiny seed tonight. Do what is best for you. Do whatever feels right. Love and light and blessings, and good night to you, everyone. And we'll see you on Sunday. Good night, everybody. Take it easy.